we are still here at the Zambia International Trade Fair 2013, and the excitement is rife. We have music, we have dances, and we also just got to witness the Minister and Mayor right here. All right, now we're here at Zesco, and we're about to find out how they are powering the nation. Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, good morning and welcome to this Zesco stand.
Thank you so much for having us. Well, where should we start? For instance, maybe you can tell us what are the key challenges that you have been facing?
We have many challenges, I should admit. One of the biggest challenges we have at Zesco is the quantity of electricity that we are producing right now. We have a shortfall in numbers. It's about 250 megawatts, but we have a plan to ensure that we overcome that deficit. In the next few months, in fact, let me say in August, we will start buying power from a company called Indola Energy, about 50 megawatts, that will go into mitigating this shortage. And then come November and December, we'll have 180 megawatts from Kariba North Bank Power Station. So if you add 180 megawatts plus 50, that is 230. That will almost totally diffuse the deficit that we have right now. So we are very focused, and we will overcome this shortage by the end of this year.
Fantastic. I also mentioned earlier that the Minister and the Mayor were here, and I mean, there's lots of excitement and things happening here. How has the experience been for you guys being here at Trade Fair 2013?
Well, Zesco, first and foremost, our focus is on our customers. And the Minister wanted to find out how this year's value addition through global partnership is being interpreted by Zesco. And for us, we have many, many partnerships. First, let me start with the smaller partnerships. First, we are vending of electricity. We are vending electricity through people like you. You know, you can come to Zesco and you say, look, let me be a third-party vendor. So we are creating more employment for our people. In terms of more global partnerships, we have partnerships with financing institutions such as the European Investment Bank, the World Bank. They are financing our projects. The government of the Republic of Zambia is financing some of our projects. We have partnerships with producers of power, independent power producers such as Indola Energy. There is one in Lunsemfwa hydropower plant. They are also giving us power. And more recently, we will have a company in southern province called Mamba Collieries. They will also come on board. We also have partnerships with Airtel, with MTN, and with banks like Zanaco and Stanbic. So we have a lot of partnerships that are going on as Zesco Limited.
Well, that's fantastic. Earlier you spoke about the challenges, obviously, that you guys can face. Perhaps you can also tell us how your customers can get involved, and perhaps how they could help, and any things that they perhaps do to also help.
Well, the biggest problem, as I said, is the quantity of power that we have. So our customers can help in reducing the amount of power that they are consuming by switching off some of the appliances that they are not using in the homes, like geysers, like lightings. Oftentimes you go into a home and you find, oh, there is so much light that in the bedrooms that they are not using. So please kindly switch off appliances that you're not using. So that is one way they can help. Number two, they can, by using energy-saving bulbs, that would greatly reduce the amount of power that they're using. Number three, for our industrial customers, by using methods that will help in stabilizing the voltage as well as improving what we call the power factor. If they can use more power efficient equipment, that will also help us. So these are some of the ways our customers can greatly help us in terms of improving the quality and quantity of power that we have.
I know that it can be very difficult when it's getting cold and people want to switch on electric blankets and switch on all the heaters and everything. And I know that at times there are also peak hours where obviously everybody's home at that specific time. Maybe you could also tell people what appliances they could perhaps switch off. Maybe if you have a pool pump or there are some things, I guess, that you could perhaps not utilize at that time.
That's one interesting thing, that electric blankets. I don't know how many people in Zambia have electric blankets, but that is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, pool pumps, those who have the capacity to install those, please, pool pumps, switch those things off. And there is a multitude of other things. Farmers, for example, we encourage our farmers not to irrigate at peak.
Okay.
They should do the irrigation at night.
Yes.
Our peak occurs between 18 and 21 hours.
Uh-huh.
So if people can avoid using of a lot of equipment at these times, that will definitely help Zesco. So we are we implore our customers and our farmers to make sure that your irrigation at night, those who are baking bread, please bake bread after 22 hours.
Okay, fantastic.
That will definitely help us.
Are there any other projects perhaps that Zesco is involved in that are coming up in the future, in the pipeline, that perhaps you'd like to just mention a little bit?
As I speak, we have projects worth about $1 billion in the pipeline.
Yes.
We are building a line from Lusaka to a town called Luangwa. This is a new line. We are building another line from Pensulo into Kasama and then Pensulo into Chipata. That is a new line. Mm-hmm. We are building a power station at Lunzua, about 15 megawatts. Another 120 megawatt power station at Iteshteji. We are just completing the Kariba North Bank power station at 360 megawatts. So we have a number of projects. In fact, our vision is that within the next 5 years, we are going to double our capacity at Zesco.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Sifrinchi. Thank you so much for the information that you've given us. And as you can tell, Zesco is definitely powering the nation and helping out in many, many various ways. Well, here at the Zesco stand, there are so many fascinating things happening. If you look all around us, there are all these amazing posters giving us more information of exactly what they're doing. We also have some interesting models that Mr. Wycliffe Chipete is going to explain a little bit more. Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, thank you. I'm doing fine.
Fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit more about the models that you have?
Yeah. We have models related to demand-side management. Mm-hmm. And energy efficiency.
Okay.
As you know, we are in the cold season, mm-hmm. and the demand for electricity has increased, has gone up. So even the deficit, the power deficit, has also gone up. And in essence, we are load shedding our customers to save the system. So we have embarked on energy efficiency promotion. Mm-hmm. We have one model depicting the consumption of power by ordinary bulbs, mm-hmm. and energy efficient bulbs. So, as you know, we are already distributing compact fluorescent lamps to our customers.
Yes.
These are more efficient lighting systems.
Uh-huh.
So we have to show that through a model to convince the customers that actually the bulbs we are giving them are more efficient than the ordinary bulbs.
Seeing is believing.
So that is model number one. Yeah. Then model number two is that of the ripple control.
Uh-huh.
A ripple control system, you have a central system in a control room, mm-hmm. where you monitor the status of the power system, mm-hmm. how the load is changing. And then at the customer's premises, like a house, you install a receiver and a relay, which will respond to the command sent from the control room to switch off the geyser or switch it on.
That's interesting.
So that is a project coming soon.
Thank you so much for giving us that brief description. I have much more wonderful understanding of it, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So we spoke to them earlier, and now, as you can see, they have a host and a raiment of prizes. Congratulations, guys. Clearly, the work that you're doing is absolutely amazing. So would you like to just quickly show us what prizes you've won?
We have won three prizes. The first one is the best overall, and the second one is the best exhibit, and the third one, most important, is the best exhibit industrial.
So we're very, very happy, that this shows that we are actually improving in terms of our service, and definitely, by the end of this year, the people of this country will see that we mean business by stopping load shedding. That's what we aim at.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. They are seriously in business. Congratulations once again to them.
Thank you.